Have you ever felt like there's more to life than what we see every day? What if ancient wisdom could unlock secrets to help you understand the world and your place in it better? Today, we're diving into teachings that have fascinated thinkers for centuries. These are the 7 Hermetic Laws from the Kybalion, taught by Hermes Trismegistus, a legendary figure known for bridging divine and mortal knowledge. These laws offer deep insights that might change how you see everything around you. Ready to explore these timeless truths? Stay with me as we uncover secrets that could transform your understanding of life and make you rethink everything you thought you knew. Let's dive in. 1. The principle of mentalism. The all is mind. The universe is mental. Imagine your mind as the architect of your reality. This principle tells us that everything begins as a thought. Just like an artist envisions a masterpiece before picking up a brush, our thoughts shape our reality. Think about a time when you felt deeply inspired or motivated. Maybe it was a moment of clarity during a morning walk or a sudden burst of creativity while working on a project. That initial spark, that idea, is the seed from which everything grows. The principle of mentalism teaches us that our entire universe operates in this way. Everything you see, feel, and experience starts as a thought in the vast, infinite mind. Consider the story of J.K. Rowling. Before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, it was just a series of ideas in her mind. She visualized the characters, the settings, and the intricate plot lines long before they were put down on paper. By mastering her thoughts and focusing her mental energy, she was able to bring her imagination to life, creating a world that has captivated millions. To harness the power of this principle, start by observing your thoughts. Are they predominantly positive or negative? Do they reflect your deepest desires or your greatest fears? By becoming aware of your mental patterns, you can begin to shift them. Replace negativity with positivity, doubts with confidence, and fear with courage. Over time, this practice can transform your reality. Practical tip: try daily affirmations or meditation to align your thoughts with your goals. Begin each day with a positive affirmation, such as, "I am capable of achieving my dreams," or "I am surrounded by abundance and love." Meditation can help quiet the mind and focus your mental energy, making it easier to manifest your desires. 2. The principle of correspondence. As above, so below. As below, so above. This principle highlights the interconnectedness of all things. Patterns in the universe mirror those in our personal lives. By understanding the larger patterns, we can gain insights into our own experiences. Look at the changing seasons. Spring brings renewal and growth, summer abundance, autumn harvest, and winter rest. These cycles in nature are mirrored in our personal lives. We go through periods of growth, abundance, reflection, and rest. By aligning ourselves with these natural rhythms, we can navigate life's challenges with greater ease. Take the example of a farmer. He understands the importance of planting seeds in the spring, tending to crops in the summer, harvesting in the autumn, and letting the land rest in the winter. This understanding of natural cycles allows him to work in harmony with the earth, ensuring a successful harvest. Similarly, by recognizing the patterns in our own lives, we can make better decisions and create a more harmonious existence. Reflect on your personal experiences. Are there recurring patterns or cycles? Perhaps you notice that certain times of the year are more challenging for you, or that you experience bursts of creativity followed by periods of rest. By becoming aware of these patterns, you can better prepare for and navigate them. Practical tip: practice mindfulness and self-reflection to identify how your inner state is reflected in your external world. Spend a few minutes each day journaling about your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Over time, you may begin to notice patterns and connections that can provide valuable insights. 3. The principle of vibration. Nothing rests. Everything moves. Everything vibrates. Everything in the universe vibrates at its own frequency, from the tiniest particle to the largest star. This principle extends to our thoughts and emotions, which also have specific vibrations. Think of the universe as a symphony, with each element playing its own unique note. When we are in tune with the universe, we create harmony and attract positive experiences. Conversely, when we are out of tune, we create discord and attract negative experiences. Consider the impact of music on your mood. A lively, upbeat song can lift your spirits and energize you, while a slow, melancholic tune can make you feel reflective or sad. This is the power of vibration at work. Our thoughts and emotions work in the same way. Positive thoughts and emotions raise our vibrational frequency, attracting more positivity into our lives, while negative thoughts and emotions lower our frequency, attracting more negativity. One powerful example of this principle in action is the practice of gratitude. When we focus on what we are grateful for, we raise our vibration and attract more things to be grateful for. This creates a positive feedback loop that can transform our lives. Practical tip: incorporate daily practices like affirmations or meditation to maintain high vibrational states and attract positivity. Begin and end each day by listing things you are grateful for. Spend a few minutes in meditation, focusing on positive, uplifting thoughts. By consistently raising your vibration, you can create a more joyful and fulfilling life. Speaking of raising your vibration, did you know that attracting wealth can be just as effortless? If you're interested in discovering how to attract huge sums of money starting today, check out the link in the comments below. You'll uncover shocking wealth secrets revealed by a rogue NASA scientist that could transform your financial reality. Now, let's get back into our exploration. 4. The principle of polarity. Everything is dual. Everything has poles. Everything has its pair of opposites. Life is full of opposites: hot and cold, light and dark, joy and sorrow. This principle teaches us that these opposites are just different degrees of the same thing. By understanding this, we can shift our perspective and find balance. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a beach at sunrise. The sky transitions from the darkest blue of night to the vibrant hues of dawn, illustrating the principle of polarity. Night and day are not distinct entities but different expressions of the same reality. This realization can profoundly impact how we perceive and handle life's dualities. Take the story of Sarah, a young woman who faced significant personal and professional setbacks. She lost her job and experienced the end of a long-term relationship within a short span. Overwhelmed by despair, Sarah felt trapped in darkness. But through introspection and the support of loved ones, she began to understand the principle of polarity. She realized that her current situation, though painful, was part of a broader spectrum of experiences. Sarah started to focus on the positive aspects of her life. The skills she gained from her job, the lessons from her relationship, and the opportunities that awaited her. By shifting her perspective, she found balance and resilience. She enrolled in courses to enhance her skills, applied for new jobs, and gradually rebuilt her confidence. Eventually, Sarah found a fulfilling job and formed new, meaningful relationships. The principle of polarity teaches us that our experiences are not fixed. We can navigate and influence them by understanding that opposites are simply different expressions of the same phenomenon. When faced with negativity, consciously seek out the positive aspects of your situation. This doesn't mean ignoring the negative, but recognizing that it exists alongside the positive and can be transformed. Practical tip: when feeling negative, Consciously seek out the positive aspects of your situation to find balance. For instance, if you're feeling sad, recall moments of joy or engage in activities that make you happy. This shift in focus can help balance your emotional state and provide a more holistic view of your experiences. 5. The principle of rhythm. Everything flows, out and in. Everything has its tides. Life moves in cycles, like the ebb and flow of tides. Recognizing these rhythms helps us prepare for changes and manage life's ups and downs more effectively. Embrace the natural cycles in your life and use them to your advantage. Consider the rhythm of the seasons. Spring blossoms with new life, summer brings growth and abundance, autumn offers a time of harvest and reflection, and winter provides rest and introspection. These cycles are mirrored in our personal lives. Understanding and aligning with these rhythms can bring harmony and balance. Let's look at the life of Alex, a talented musician who experienced periods of intense creativity followed by times of seeming stagnation. Initially, Alex struggled with these fluctuations, feeling frustrated during his creative lulls. However, through studying the principle of rhythm, he realized that these cycles were natural and necessary. Alex began to see his creative lulls not as failures, but as opportunities for rest and renewal. During these periods, he focused on other aspects of his life, spending time with loved ones, exploring new hobbies, and reflecting on his creative process. This rest allowed him to return to his music with fresh inspiration and vigor. By embracing the rhythmic flow of life, Alex learned to navigate the highs and lows with grace. He stopped resisting the natural ebb and flow and instead used these cycles to his advantage, leading to a more fulfilling and balanced life. Practical tip: align your activities with natural rhythms, take action during high energy periods, and rest during low energy times. For instance, plan your most demanding tasks during times when you feel most energetic and creative. During low energy periods, focus on rest, reflection, and less intensive activities. This alignment can lead to more effective and fulfilling life management. 6. The principle of cause and effect. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. Nothing happens by chance. Every action has a corresponding reaction. By understanding this principle, we become the architects of our reality. Reflect on your experiences to identify the causes of positive and negative outcomes, and use this knowledge to make more informed decisions. Think of the story of James, a successful entrepreneur. In the early days of his career, James faced numerous challenges. His first business venture failed, leaving him in debt. However, instead of viewing this as mere bad luck, James applied the principle of cause and effect to analyze his failure. He identified key decisions that led to the downfall of his business: poor financial planning, inadequate market research, and ineffective marketing strategies. By understanding these causes, James was able to learn valuable lessons and make better choices in the future. When he started his next venture, James meticulously planned his finances, conducted thorough market research, and developed a robust marketing strategy. These deliberate actions, rooted in his understanding of cause and effect, led to the success of his new business. By embracing the principle of cause and effect, we acknowledge our role in shaping our reality. We recognize that our thoughts, decisions, and actions have a direct impact on our lives. This understanding empowers us to make conscious choices that align with our desired outcomes. Practical tip: when faced with a challenge, trace back to the decisions that led to it and adjust your future actions accordingly. For example, if you're experiencing conflict in a relationship, reflect on your actions and communication patterns. Identify the causes of the conflict and make necessary changes to foster a healthier dynamic. By consciously making decisions that align with desired outcomes, You actively shape your life's trajectory. 7. The principle of gender. Gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. The principle of gender transcends the concept of biological sex and delves into the intrinsic dualities present within all aspects of life. It's about the interplay between masculine and feminine energies, which are present in everyone and everything. These energies represent different qualities. The masculine is often associated with assertiveness, logic, and action, while the feminine embodies intuition, empathy, and receptivity. Balancing these energies leads to harmony, creativity, and a more holistic understanding of the world. Let's journey into the life of Emma, a highly successful architect known for her innovative designs and meticulous planning. Emma's workday was a whirlwind of meetings, blueprint revisions, and on-site inspections. She thrived on the masculine energy of action and assertiveness, making decisive calls and pushing projects forward with unwavering determination. Despite her professional success, Emma felt a growing sense of emptiness and fatigue. Her relentless pursuit of perfection and her constant need to be in control were taking a toll on her well-being. She noticed her creativity waning, her patience thinning, and her relationships suffering. One evening, Emma found herself staring at a half-finished design, feeling completely drained. She decided to take a walk in the nearby park to clear her mind. As she walked, she observed the harmonious dance of nature, the gentle sway of the trees, the rhythmic flow of the river, and the melodious chirping of the birds. It dawned on her that nature thrived on balance. There was a seamless interplay between action and stillness, growth and rest, strength and gentleness. Emma realized she had been neglecting the feminine aspects of her energy. She had been so focused on action and control that she had forgotten the importance of intuition, empathy, and receptivity. Inspired by this revelation, she decided to make a conscious effort to bring balance into her life. Emma began by incorporating small changes into her daily routine. She started practicing mindfulness and meditation to quiet her mind and connect with her inner self. She allowed herself to be more open and receptive to ideas, embracing the flow of creativity without judgment or immediate critique. At work, Emma encouraged her team to share their thoughts and ideas more freely, fostering a collaborative environment where everyone's voice was valued. She learned to listen actively, showing empathy and understanding towards her colleagues' perspectives. This shift in approach not only improved the team's morale, but also led to more innovative and cohesive designs. One particular project showcased the profound impact of balancing masculine and feminine energies. Emma was tasked with designing a community center in a historic neighborhood. The project required a blend of modern functionality and respect for traditional aesthetics. Initially, Emma approached the project with her usual analytical mindset, focusing on technical details and structural integrity. However, she soon realized that something was missing. The design felt cold and impersonal, lacking the warmth and connection that the community center was meant to embody. Emma decided to tap into her feminine energy of intuition and empathy. She spent time in the neighborhood, talking to residents, listening to their stories, and understanding their needs and aspirations. These interactions sparked a wave of inspiration. Emma revised her design to include elements that resonated with the community's history and culture. She incorporated natural materials, open spaces for gatherings, and artistic touches that reflected the local heritage. The final design was a beautiful fusion of functionality and emotional resonance, a testament to the power of balancing masculine and feminine energies. Through this journey, Emma discovered that true mastery lay in the harmonious balance of both energies. The masculine energy of action and decisiveness complemented the feminine energy of intuition and empathy. This balance brought a sense of fulfillment and wholeness to her life, enhancing her creativity and deepening her connections with others. Emma's story illustrates the profound impact of the principle of gender. By embracing and integrating both masculine and feminine qualities, we can achieve greater harmony, creativity, and understanding. This principle invites us to move beyond rigid roles and stereotypes, recognizing the value of both energies in every aspect of our lives. Practical tip: when solving problems, balance analytical thinking with empathy and intuition for a more holistic approach. For example, if you're working on a complex project, start with a structured plan and logical analysis, masculine energy. Then take time to reflect, listen to your intuition, and consider the emotional and human aspects of the situation, feminine energy. This balanced approach can lead to more innovative and effective solutions. In essence, the principle of gender reminds us that true power and creativity come from balance. By acknowledging and integrating the masculine and feminine energies within us, we can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and grace. Whether in our personal lives or professional endeavors, this harmonious interplay of energies can lead to more fulfilling and enriching experiences. Embrace the dance of action and intuition, and discover the transformative potential of balance in your life. As we conclude this fascinating exploration of the 7 Hermetic Laws, I hope you're inspired to integrate these ancient principles into your daily life. Remember, understanding and applying these teachings can profoundly transform your perspective and reality. If you found value in today's journey, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you won't miss any future insights into the mysteries of the universe. Your support helps us continue bringing you these deep dives into wisdom and knowledge. Lastly, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below on which Hermetic law resonated the most with you, or share your personal experiences applying these principles. Let's keep the conversation going and build a community of seekers striving for greater understanding and growth. Thank you for watching, and stay curious as we continue to uncover the timeless truths that shape our world. Until next time, keep exploring and stay enlightened.